Sup, guys? I'm gonna share with you how I deal with loneliness. So, it all began since I was a kid. In my household, my parents didn't really care about me, and it's one of the worst things when you are around people, but they don't care about you, right? So you are around people, but you are super lonely because they don't really care about you, and it's like emotionally um exhausting. you know it deprives you of the closure, the relationships that you need. We are social beings, and it's very important for us to be around people, be in a community, and just feel love. But not everybody's fortunate, and especially in today's day and age, people became so disconnected, and they don't even know how to connect with other people. It's it's really sad. They I mean they I think it's because deviance has been normalized, that people are automatically careful who they are talking with. You don't know if a stranger is deranged or not, so that plays a part for sure. Another thing is that people have been conditioned to subliminally conditioned to be detached from others. If you remember the pandemic, that played a part on humans, or the psychology of humanity. Um, Even if people don't realize it, it's still there in the subconscious. But we need closure. Like, people are very unhappy, sad, lonely, and single because of it, because of loneliness. And it's by design. The system separates people from as long as it could. Um, yeah, after World War II, it just went into progression. You know, it's been decades in the making. So we are where we are since World War II. Um, I don't know if someone's coming. Well, I hear weird noises. Hmm. The reason why the system does it, like I say system, but there are people behind it that are in charge of everything that affects us. Dude, I hear weird noises. I hate people. I don't know. Is it me? I hate strangers. Like, nobody's compassionate nowadays. So they frown upon you for no reason. Um, where was I? Yeah, the system, or the people behind the system, do these things, separate us through all means you can imagine, because it's a tactic that they follow. Divide and conquer. When a person is alone, it's much easier to be taken advantage of than if he was in a group that was thinking healthily, and he would have a safe haven where he could um, recalibrate. But like this, they separated people, then they confused them, and lead them astray and then abuse them. So it's by design. Now, how I'm dealing with this loneliness is I try to go outside and meet people on in events. That works, but um, I don't do it often enough. So um, yeah, the loneliness is still being felt. I also try to, you know, not think about it and just do what I'm supposed to do. I know that I have my duties which I'm not fulfilling. I'm putting them off. Um, so that um, kind of keeps me sane. I know that I am supposed to do things and I'm not doing them. So I have this excuse. If I'm lonely, it's because I'm not fulfilling my duties, and you know you have to do the work before you can enjoy the fruit. So um, yeah, kind of excuse for my loneliness, being lazy. Um, you know, just the basic human, just the basic things like getting in shape, being around people more, making money, having a stable household or network. And of course, it's hard nowadays, or it can be hard. But I think it's a test. It can bring you something. It can teach you to value stuff like other people or earned work, right? People usually don't value the things that they get for free. They take them for granted, and when they lose them, they just crumble. But if you don't have them from the beginning and then you build yourself up to earn them, then you truly know how valuable things are because you had to work for them through hard work. Um, Now, I know the sense of community can be important, and it is. But nowadays, communities are so co-opted. Many of them, you know, they say they are a community, but it's not a true community, man. It's just it's fake. That's not what community is. The way the things are nowadays. You got like LGBT or gamers or whatever type of communities. That's not how communities are or are supposed to be. In a community, members care about each other and not just like whatever, but they truly care about each members and try to help each other to flourish, to become better, to elevate, alleviate. I don't know. Make every single member the best that they can, so the community is the best that it can be. But nowadays, um, it's either that people care about each other, have their selfish interests, or these communities are made to deceive you, to mislead you, and get lead you astray into like the middle of a forest, getting lost. And they don't care about you, and that's what we need. This sense of belonging, belonging somewhere, and the sense of acceptance. There are all kind of insects and flies and stuff sitting on me. It's fine. Well, not sitting, but climbing on me. But as I said, people don't know how to care about each other anymore. It's so annoying. And in the land of fools, the wise one is being perceived as the fool. So I'm regarded as crazy, as insane, as whatever. People don't value me. It's not that I'm preaching in real life. In real life, I'm pretty normal and people accept me, but online, where, um, I don't know, man. Online, where I'm trying to point out the issues of society, they deem me as crazy. They'd rather be okay with the unhealthy system that they live in. They got used to it. The Stockholm syndrome. But those are the two ways: trying to do something about it and getting my mind off of it simultaneously, if I can. you know just don't think about it and put your mind into a craft, into a work that would make you better. Therefore people would see that you hold more value, and they would start appreciating you for the value. But other than that, just, you can break out of it if you truly know how. Or it might be easier than one may think, but I think it's possible to get out of it. Depends how you approach it. If you stay in your apartment, or your room, crying all the time, trying to be in these unhealthy communities, that's not the way. Get back to, the old ways, when people didn't have technology. How were they? How were they spending their time? How were they treating each other? How did they spend the time with each other? That is the way. That is the true way. If you're lonely, find people with genuine, like, behavior, or people that are genuine. They're so rare. They are so rare, and also authentic. I think that's all.